Hello and welcome to Yes, Your Grace. And Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. We're going to be apparently playing as a king in medieval times, and we will need to satisfy the needs of every petitioner, as it says here. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. Now bear in mind that this is the first time that I'm booting up the game because I literally wanted to have a complete first impressions of what is currently going on. And I didn't really want to have any of the choices pop up beforehand in practice playthrough or anything like that, because I wanted to have that first initial reaction to them. It is time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down. I had better put on the crown. Explore the rooms to find items of interest. There's the crown over there. You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with it. It's getting a bit rusty. Wear it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. Alright, well, let's walk to the edge of the screen then. There we go. This is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Alright, castle wall. Well, that's the throne room. There's the castle wall. It's highlighted. Very interesting then. I should definitely look at the highlighted one. Your Grace. We have to make a decision. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobik? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Okay, so now we have our first decision. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now, or there's no place for cowards under my banner. Alright, so, I mean, he's a deserter. I don't really know whether to play this extremely Iron Fist-like, where we're going to, rule over everyone with cruelty, or, we're going to be kind. And I think I'm actually going to try and be as benevolent as possible. So, let's try the kind route first. With courage, we will defeat the enemy, no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go and stand for Davern.
Thank you, Your Grace.
He's probably going to run away anyway. Over here, Your Grace. Alright, so let's go in there, enter the doorway. And go on to the battlements. Seems like we are under siege. Archers. Put up a white flag. Put up a white flag. Are we going to surrender? Sons of Davern. My brothers. We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern! Okay, let's do this. Arrgh! Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, fire! There we go. Everyone's firing. Oh no. I wonder whether we're actually going to succeed in our victory there. Well, we may never know. We'll see. 1 year earlier. I see. So we're going back in time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. Now we're playing hide and seek. You found me. Well done, Father. Come on now, Lordofcinder. It's not often that we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lordofcinder, there's no way to speak to your father. Lordofcinder is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Azalea. We can see you from miles away. And there she is. Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. So we have some squabbling in the family, as is to be expected. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out, let me enjoy it. Alright, well, let's move on then. Lordofcinder is such a dumpling. And here's the little one. No, I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Huh. Maybe next time, Sedani. Who do we have here? Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Grevno, week 1. Alright, the petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Okay, so here we go. Now we have a wide variety of different resources right here as well. I assume this is fighting resources, so swords and things. And then we have happiness, perhaps? Happiness, maybe comedy, something like that. Then we have food, and then we have money. I assume that that's what they are, at least. Okay, so we have Aurelia, a dungeon guard, peasant, and a peasant. Okay, so let's ask Aurelia up first then. Can you go and speak to Lordofcinder, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she will open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. All right, let's bring the dungeon guard up. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button below. Right, okay, well let's actually do that. Aha, so people needs, yeah, and we have flood damages. We should repair the damages as soon as possible. Okay, well that's good to know. Peasant. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter's in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Right, so we actually have 30 gold and 20 supplies by the looks of things. Fine. Why not? Why not? You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. And there you go. We are gaining some, I think, happiness. People happiness. Now we have 16. Oh yes, the thirst's the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Haha. Alright, so off he goes. Okay, so entry has been completed. I assume that one. A peasant asked for gold and supplies to fund his daughter's wedding. Eric decided to help the folks with their preparation. Okay, well that's good. There's another peasant though. He's probably going to ask for things as well. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. I have 25 gold, which is, I think, enough. So take it. Make it the best inn around. And there we go. We're gaining +1. Thank you, Your Grace. And there he goes. Okay, so technically, can I get up? I can get up, can't I? Or not? Yes, I can actually get up. And if I go to the side here, then I will go to the walls, and I could, yes, so blue icons indicate important matters to attend to. Green icons show optional conversations. Okay, so let's go to the castle wall, because I am going to want to speak to Lordofcinder, if I can. I'm actually wondering where she is. She's going to be on the wall, isn't she? Oh, that's all. Thank you. Okay, keep up the good work, Stan. Oh, that fellow's name is Stan. Okay, that's good to know. So there's Lordofcinder right there. I thought it was probably quite a priority to make sure that she's okay. So let's see what she says. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No, I'm fine, Father. Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? So Azalea has been pretty nasty recently. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? I will see you later. I'll leave you to it. Sure. Right. Oh, that was it? Oh, Dusty the cat. Hello. Oh, pet the cat. Can you pet the cat? Yes, you can pet the cat. Meow. Alright. Let's go then. I was actually thinking that she might stop me as I walk away, but no, she's not. That's kind of unsettling, isn't it? Alright, well, whatever the case, hopefully she will talk to us in time. And I will now head back to the throne room, where no doubt more people are queuing up to meet me. Oh, no, okay, apparently, I'm not sure whether time passes when I'm not there. I still have to learn that. Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men, check what happened, find those responsible. Alright, my agent will check the village. Or tell me more. I'd actually like to know more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Okay. Gleaming metal, red heads? Tell me more. Okay, well that's all. Okay, my agent will check the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright, click on the glowing flower to advance to the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. And we have a new entry, so the inn is going to be supported, that's good. Or is it? Maybe it's not good. We'll see. Monsters attacked a village. We have sent a general to see if he can find anything. Okay, that's gonna work out quite well for us. So let's actually get off here, and I will then make my way out, because I need to go to the gardens and have an optional conversation with Azalea, by the looks of things. Yes, Father? Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What is the matter with you two? You and Lordofcinder used to be best friends. You mean, why is Lordofcinder such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying, is all. You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She will just get more resentful as time goes by. But it's so hard. I'm sorry, Father. I won't do it again. Oh, that was it. Stay safe. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's actually very nice. Okay, so she actually had a good resolution, but Lordofcinder not so much. So we might have to speak to her again at some point. Okay, it seems like I can't go out there. There is a crack in the pavement, apparently. Yeah, there is a crack in the pavement right there, so I will need to sort that out at some point. I wonder whether that's been entered into the... No, that has not been entered into the archive. I suppose it's not that important then, I guess. But otherwise, let's go into the dungeon. Damn it, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. Right. Yeah, this is pretty bad. There's water all over the place right here. Barrels? Those barrels are empty. They used to store our wine. Right. Anything else? Anything else that I can mouse over? There's a cell. I'd rather not go in there. What if more walls collapse? Oh, yeah, because there's... Oh, my. Oh, I actually just realized that. I thought they were just holes in the ceiling. Okay, well, let's go out there and then go back to the throne room. And I think we're ready to advance to the next week. So let's click on the flower. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you'll be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. Oh my, I'm already seeing a bad thing here. They're very expensive. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. So, fixing the pantry roof is going to be very, very important. Fixing the market stall is very important as well. So I'm thinking we're going to fix the pantry roof and we will fix the market stall. And that is what we will do. And, oh, we're also gaining taxes. Oh, that's actually going to save me by a huge margin. I could remove contentment penalty from the treasury. So I could do that, but we are then going to have 0 gold. So I think I'm going to have to do this way. Broken theater is going to reduce people's happiness. I'm going to repair the theater. We're going to be broke for this week, which is probably not going to be very good, because no doubt someone is going to ask me for gold, and I will not have it. Oh, there's a lot of people. There's a lord. There's a lord coming, and Lordofcinder herself is also coming. A banker. Oh, no. Hopefully he's going to give me cash. Is he going to give me cash, maybe? Okay. Hello, General. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth. A crest of Redovia? I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me, whose banner are you carrying? Or bearing? Not burying. Is it true that you're from Redovia? Your man is right. Redovia is my home. And soon yours, too. Ha! Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One might call it plunder, I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands. Plundering and killing innocent men, there is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Okay, well, execute him. Should I execute him? I feel like if I execute him, this is probably going to turn pretty bad. I could be merciful towards him. And do you think he... You know what? Shall we be extremely kind? And I'm talking about so incredibly kind that it might be on the borders of being stupid. Because, let's face it, if we are merciful towards him, maybe he's then just going to take advantage of that, and he is going to be even crueler the next time he comes across a village. Let's try it, shall we? No, my mercy. Go back to where you came from and don't ever come back here again. Next time I won't be so generous. You might not be as foolish as I thought. I need to see Aurelia about this. Right, so as you could see right there, maybe that actually did make a bit of sense. Audrey is not happy. As you can see, he's got an icon above his head. What do you make of this, Audrey? Redovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties, talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Alright, so he's going to go off and do that. But now I no longer have my advisor. That might be bad. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini. Your Grace, I hear that your treasury has seen better times. Yes, I have 0 in there. But I'm here to help. He's going to give me a loan, isn't he? How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies, instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. Right, I will borrow gold. Repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. Okay, yes, I will take it. This might be a bad mistake, but I'm going to take it literally just because I don't have any gold, and I have a bad feeling that one of these people is going to want gold, and I would like to be as benevolent, as I've said, as possible. And if that means taking a loan and having to repay it, then I guess we'll try and see how it goes. Lordofcinder. I bring news, Father. Azalea sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sadani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick? Don't speak ill of your sister. What's gotten into you, Lorsulia? Azalea sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I'd better talk to Azalea about all this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Well, not today, thank you. Not today. All right, peasant. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Okay. Our general will try to find your son. That's going to take our general away for 2 weeks, by the looks of things, because as you can see, we have like NPCs that can go away for a certain period of time. So our general will try to find your son. He will ask around and see if he can track your son. There we go. I hope he is still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. I don't think the gold would make any difference. 7 gold, how is that going to make any difference to finding him? So I think the offering of the general was a good idea. As you can see, we now no longer have any soldiers to offer. So if the Lord needs something from us, as you can see right here. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down, and I know where they are keeping her. Exactly. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. So, exactly what I thought. I should have probably paid 7 gold to the peasant in our previous conversation. And then that would have saved me 5 gold instead of now having to pay 12 gold. Because I, of course, do not have the general, unfortunately. So I will have to give him 12 gold in this case. It's better to play it safe. Let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. I will let you know how it goes. Yeah, so problematic. We didn't get any additional happiness or whatever this may be. So that is kind of bothersome. His daughter was kidnapped by bandits. He's given the gold. Okay, yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Father came asking for help to find his son. The king has sent an agent to look for the son. The peasant was very happy about it. Maybe it was a good idea, because 7 gold is, as I say, not really going to do anything to help the peasant. Unless he can hire a mercenary or something like that, but that's probably going to be much more expensive than that. Who knows? Anyway. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. He's gone. Right. I think that's a little bit suspicious. That is quite suspicious. Paranoid Lord. A lord visited the castle. He mentioned something about fearing for his life, but he never gave any details. He left in a hurry. Right. Well, I think that is actually about time to end the episode off here. If you would like to see more from Yes, Your Grace and me playing it, then by all means let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, if you would like to check out the game for yourself, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.